I absolutely remember the first time that I met this guy. I was in the back of the limousine, and I don't drink, and he rarely does, but that night he actually drank quite a lot. And I was kind of intrigued by the guy. The reason I was in this limo with him was he was the 5th senior director who had promoted the ED that we were along for this executive treatment for. And I was kind of curious about the guy. I was interested in his background. We had talked a lot that night, and I had never heard of him before. And I came back to Dallas. That was actually the longest day of my Ignite life. I started out in Dallas at 3 o'clock in the morning, did a Pittsburgh business presentation. We did a Super Saturday in Pittsburgh. And I picked you up in Pittsburgh, and we flew to Allentown, and we went to this executive treatment. And then we hauled Presley on the plane with us, and we flew all the way back against a 100-mile-an-hour headwind, which was no fun at all.
No, that wasn't fun at all.
But we talked about this guy. And when we got home to Dallas that night, which was about 5:30 in the morning, before going to bed, I looked up this guy's numbers. And I thought, this has got to be sleep deprivation. Because this guy had just become a senior director, and his production was already greater than the EDs we had just honored. And the next day I got on the phone to Adrian. I didn't get on the phone. I never get on the phone with anybody. I always text everybody. And I texted Adrian, and I said, "Is this right?" And I don't think Adrian was quite that attuned, which made me feel really good that I caught on to something before Adrian. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a machine. This guy lives, breathes Ignite. He loves his team. He has created a culture in the Lehigh Valley that I wish we could bottle and we could give to every team in Ignite. He is loved by his team, not because of what he has achieved, but what he does for them. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. George Foti.
How's everybody doing tonight? All right. Well, wow, what a amazing 2.5 years it's been. I can tell you, Ignite has strengthened my faith in myself as a man. It has strengthened my faith in mankind and people. It has strengthened my faith in God also. I remember in the Declaration of Independence, it talked about the pursuit of happiness. We all have the right as humans to have the pursuit of happiness. And I never really felt happy in my life. I never felt content. I mean, everything I did, I could say I felt okay, but I never had happiness. And I just thought to myself, you know, it just must be what our forefathers talked about. We never really are happy as people. We just have the pursuit of happiness. But I can truly say, for the first time in my life, I'm happy. I can really say that. I've met such amazing people from all walks of life. It has really changed me as a person. Many of you see my life as far as you see my mom, my nephew. You don't really hear too much about my father. My father's never really been in my life, and it's been years since I've seen him, but because of this experience and the fact that I've been able to understand people better and accept people better for who they are, when I get back from Texas, I'm going to go see my dad. I'd like to obviously thank Rob Snyder for having the thought and the formless substance when he was sitting there to create this opportunity. Everything in life starts with a thought. When you think about it, it's a formless substance, and then our thoughts become so powerful that we have tables and we have food and we have people in this room, and I'm really thankful for that, for Rob, and I'm thankful for all the people behind me. Today, when I was on the airplane, I looked around and I saw all these change shirts, and there was about 25 associates on the plane, and I thought, wow, if I would have said no that day in the kitchen table at Mom's house, when they showed me Ignite, if I would have said no, it's not for me, these people would not be smiling, they wouldn't be laughing, their lives wouldn't be changed. And I thought it even deeper. If it wasn't for people behind me and those of you in this room, if you would have said no to this opportunity, we wouldn't be here. So with that being said, we need to go out there this year, we need to change more lives. We need to get more people involved in this business. There's people out there right now that have no idea what Ignite is. They have no idea they're going to be in this room next year. They don't even know it exists. And we have the power to change that. And I've learned that with Ignite, I've been through a lot of things in my life. And this is probably why I took the business and I ran with it, because I believe that in life I had tougher challenges than Ignite. But Ignite was a very different challenge for me. And I believe all of us in this room, to get to where we are today, we can overcome any challenge in life because we are in this room. Lastly, I want to just talk about Ignite as a culture itself. I've been approached in my lifetime because of my bodybuilding career with lots of network marketing companies, and I've always said no. And I really never understood why, but I understand why now. And I don't know if any of you are Laker fans, but Kobe Bryant was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. I think now they're the Charlotte Bobcats. And he said, I'm not playing for you guys. This kid was 18 years old. He was offered millions of dollars, and he decided that he didn't want to play for them. He's like, I'm not playing for you because in my mind, when I think of a championship team, I think of Magic Johnson. I think of purple and gold. I think of Los Angeles. There's no way I'm playing for you. And he ended up getting traded to the Lakers. Well, now I realize why I never did network marketing before, because this is a world-class organization. And when I picture me involved in something, I picture the people behind me, Rob Snyder, and all of you sitting there. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and having this opportunity to see me achieve this award. It's going to be one of the most epic moments of my entire life. And I can tell you this, if I was the past, I can honestly say that although I have more work to do, I've helped enough people where I feel good about my audit one day when I'm up there with our maker. Thank you so much.